and welcome to our series exploring the environmental threats challenging our amazing state.
I admit to feeling pretty helpless when thinking about climate change. As one individual, how could I possibly make a difference?
Actually, all the little eco-friendly choices we make every day do have an impact. It's the collective actions of our community that have a positive change. By promoting a clean, healthy community, we can all be part of the solution.
But it's just me.
And 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 me. And me. And me.
And me.
And me.
And me.
And me.
And me. And me.
In part one of our series, we discussed why it's important to be environmentally friendly. Human impact is the #1 contributor to greenhouse gases causing climate change.
Understanding how all the stuff I use impacts the planet really opened my eyes.
And the best part about it, there are so many easy things that we can incorporate into our everyday life without having to make huge sacrifices.
Okay, I know I can be part of the solution now, but where do I start?
Let's take a close look at our trash. By understanding what we throw away, we can find solutions to reduce it.
Hello, I'm Jordan Traeger, reporting from one of our Michigan landfills, which collects over 6 million tons of household waste each year. That's the equivalent of 45 football fields filled 100 feet high. Did you know Americans are only 5% of the world's population, but we generate 30% of the world's trash, making us the #1 producer of trash? The scary part is our Michigan landfills are nearing capacity, and we'll be searching for new locations in your backyard soon.
What's so bad about landfills?
Well, for starters, they take up a lot of space. Michigan's largest landfill spans 283 acres. And when we take down forests to install new landfills, that displaces animals. Did you know that loss of habitat is one of the #1 causes of animal extinction?
Equally concerning is the air, water, and land pollution caused by landfills.
It's the simple fact that our trash is just one small part of a complex system.
And to look at the big picture, we have to understand the manufacturing processes that cause pollution.
When we finally purchase our stuff, we use it and throw it away. The average American throws away 4.5 pounds of trash a day without really considering where it all came from.
Well, yeah, but that's life.
Yeah, but each process is consuming large amounts of energy and creating irreversible environmental damage.
Okay, this is pretty depressing.
Don't worry, that's why we're examining our trash. If we understand the life cycle of our stuff, we can make better environmentally sound choices.
Okay, but seriously, how do we prevent trash?
By examining what we throw away. It's our poor choices that generate our large amounts of trash.
Here's what you can do to personally reduce your impact on the planet. Let's start here in the cafeteria. Think about being less wasteful. Is it necessary?
If not, skip it.
Can it be recycled when I'm finished?
If not, choose an alternative that can be recycled.
Avoid materials that cannot commonly be recycled, like styrofoam and metallic juice pouches, because they do not decompose.
Why?
Many manufactured products like glass, metal, and plastic are not biodegradable. And if they end up in a landfill, they'll be there forever.
Forever?
Forever.
Organic materials, on the other hand, things that grow from the ground, will naturally decompose over time.
There's multiple health benefits with eating fresh produce. Minimum packaging, minimum processing, and maximum health benefits.
Speaking of food, did you know that food waste is one of the largest contributors to our school trash? Take only what you can eat. And if you pack your lunch, buy in bulk and use reusable containers.
But avoiding all trash just seems unrealistic.
True, but thankfully we can recycle.
Is recycling really that big of a deal?
Of course. Recycling is one of the most traditional and easiest ways that you can make a positive impact on our community and environment.
Michigan diverts over 2.5 million tons of waste from landfills by recycling. The simple act of tossing a bottle into a recycling bin rather than a trash can diverts needless waste from entering landfills. Recycling saves natural resources, energy, and water consumption. When we recover these valuable materials and recycle them into new products, this is good for our Michigan economy and ecology. Bonus!
By By decreasing the need to extract and process raw materials from the earth, we can significantly reduce our greenhouse gas emissions and avoid toxic air pollution.
That's why recycling is really only the responsible way to get discard of trash. Unfortunately, the rest of Michigan is lagging behind the nation at a 20% recycling rate, compared to the national average at 34%. That's why we need everyone to step it up.
Ideally, try to avoid the trash in the first place, like using reusable water bottles. Did you know 38 billion water bottles are thrown in landfills each year?
That's horrible, but I just prefer this.
Me too. That's why I buy concentrated powder like this. $10 for 94 servings. 94 individual wasteful bottles would cost me over $120. Multiply that by my entire team, and the savings really add up.
The most important thing to remember is that it takes actions, and the collective actions will make huge positive impacts on the community, contributing to a healthy and vibrant future.
This beautiful mountain behind me is actually a landfill. From a distance, it may seem rather scenic, but keep in mind, though our Michigan landfill companies are responsible, not all companies that produce our stuff are.
The best thing to do is to be waste-free and avoid trash.
Precisely.
That's awesome. What else can I do?
Glad you asked. Watch our entire Be the Solution film series, where we explore solutions to transportation and CO2 emission, energy conservation, and why it's important to act now.
If you seriously want to contribute to our sustainable future on a grander scale, check out some of the hundreds of career paths opening up in the emerging green industries.
Thank you for watching Be the Solution, Trash, and How to Be Waste-Free. By making eco-friendly choices, we can all reduce the demand for resources and the strain on our planet.